squad.
From suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. For the Detroit Pistons, they coming off a good outing against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And now Washington starting group. Bradley Beal is out there with Mills, and then there's Henry Sims, and it's Chase in at the 4 spot.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
And here are the Pistons. Here's the dude out to Stuckey. Now the pass to Chan. Misses off the left iron. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Magic.
And a lot of their scoring in that win came from unexpected places, from guys who don't typically get a lot of minutes.
And you know what? Those guys on the bench, they practice every day too, even if they don't play every night. And that night, they were ready.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Washington. Monroe's shot is good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Detroit on D. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Well, there was a lot separating these two teams in the standings a year ago, but they played each other to a draw. They split the season series.
Here's Mills. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Valentine passes to Chan. Beal trying to break loose. Rebound, Detroit. From 13, and he gets it to go. The dude's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Mills with it, averaging 12 points a game. Chase covered by Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Mills can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. From past the arc, and count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Chan. The dude's got 7 points in the game.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Here's the screen. Pass to Bowen. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. He's got 5.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
Detroit with the ball, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. And you look at the dude, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity, and a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Stuckey passes to Chan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Here's Mills. After the basket by Detroit, Sims. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Screen by Monroe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a solid outing for the dude. Already up to 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Chan.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Davidson guarded by Chan. Dishes it to Gortat. Barton kicks to Gortat. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Enquist. No good. Good work defensively by Monroe. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Gray, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Here's Barton. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter, and he gets it to go. Gortat's got his first basket of the night.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report, and Coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
In theory, yes. I mean, they're up against a team that can put up points in a hurry, so defense has to be a priority.
Nice shooting.
You got to stay the course, and you can't vacillate much. You're going to have to absorb some body blows if you want to come out on top.
Good on both. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Davidson passes to Gortat. Pass to Silva. Here's Enquist. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Kicks to Gray. And the pass to Pat. Here's Gray. Here's Ruiz. Off target from outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Barton. Pass to Davidson. Down low. And Mahinmi with the block. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Detroit making a switch.
Detroit.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Patton. Feeds to Gray. To the wing right side. Lets it go from deep. Here's Wolf. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.